Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, fellas? I'm pretty excited to record this one. Now, yesterday I had a recording for this particular video, but, you know, couldn't really record yesterday. That's really all I can say. But, nevertheless, we're finally here. I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible, but, again, like I said, couldn't happen. So we're here now, nevertheless. This is a game I'm really excited for. And I'm really excited to rewatch this trailer again because yes, I've already seen the trailer. I just couldn't really hold myself to watch it for a video, but I do want to like actually talk about like my thoughts on the Avatar game a little bit. And then there's actually something I want to show off a little bit, something that they've shown a little bit more recently with Azula. Oh, without further ado, let's get right to it. I do want to comment on that core render, by the way. I think it's kind of funny. I like the character renders, though. They look awesome. 12 characters. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the story mode. That's literally what I forgot about. I'm kind of interested to see the dialogue on some of the characters. Kind of interested. Gallery. I might actually use that mode for once. I usually don't use gallery modes, but I might use that for once. I really like the Avatar franchise. I really do. And Sokka got some hitboxes, huh? Sokka sure got them hitboxes. And Azula, man, he looks sick. She does look sick. I ain't gonna lie. And surprisingly enough, the game is $30. I wasn't expecting for this game to be overpriced personally, but you know, it's good. The game can now be wishlisted on PlayStation. When I did react to this yesterday, yesterday's recording, when I didn't get that one uploaded, it was actually only wishlisted on Steam. You were only able to wishlist it on Steam. Or, no. My bad. Not wishlist. Pre-order. You still can't pre-order the game, I guess, but, you know, it's something interesting. It's okay, you know. Game comes out in July, so not that big of a deal. I know from the deluxe edition is $50, but you can also, vote for the 5 characters, and it's gonna be 5 characters for the season pass. You can vote for 5 characters, to actually be in the game. So that's pretty interesting. If I had to pick my picks, like my top picks, I guess, for those 5 characters, obviously they wouldn't be in the game. I feel like they're gonna focus more on like the last Airbender characters. I will probably go with Bolin, probably my number 1 pick, because I really do like Bolin. I think that's how you say his name, Bolin. I haven't seen Korra in like forever. I would do Kavera. I also like Kavera too. She was whooping ass. Was putting belt to ass on you know, Korra. It was pretty fucking sick. I would probably even do Ty Lee. I really do like Ty Lee, but I feel like she's gonna be a variation for Azula. I just have a feeling she's gonna be a variation, so I don't know. I don't know. But I would also do Ty Lee, because I also do like Ty Lee as well. I would probably do Avatar 1. I think he just looks cool. Honestly, I would probably just add him as well. And then I guess for a final pick, not that it would be that crazy, but I would kind of like to see Suki. But again, I feel like she would also be a variation for Sokka. So I don't know. I think if I had to be on the fence with it, I would probably go between like Suki or honestly, I think I'll just go Suki. I think that's for like a safer pick. I'm not really sure though. I feel like she's also going to be a variation for Sokka too, but I don't know, because the thing is, another thing with Azula, right? They can technically use the twins, the Fire Nation twins. I don't really know what their name is again. I kind of forgot. I feel like they can also be a variation for Azula because, you know, when she became Fire Lord, you know, they were basically like her servants until she tried to banish one of them. I mean, they could do that too, but again, I don't know what her variations are gonna be, so we're just speculating, right? With that being said, though, right? I'm very excited for this game. I never really said it on the channel, but if I have, then I probably just forgot. But I'm a big Avatar fan, like of the show at least. Not like I've been actually reading the comics. I'm on chapter 2 of the comics, but I haven't really been watching it too much. There's a project I'm working on for a particular video for right now, so I'm not really watching or reading anything at the current moment. But just know I'm working on a certain project. I don't want to give you any hints. I don't want to do that, but it's a project that I'm a big fan of because it's also a show I really like, and I want to do a video on it. So yeah. Anyways, that aside, right? There's also another thing that I want to show. They showed this not too long ago, actually. Azula is gonna be some type of stance character. Now, I'm gonna read this real quick. Azula has 2 different fighting styles: Focused and Fire Lord mode. In Fire Lord mode, Azula abandons restraint and fully embraces chaos. Traps are replaced with raw destructive power as her moveset shifts towards relentless offense. Her attacks grow significantly more powerful, her movement becomes more erratic, and several of her abilities transform entirely. So, based on what I'm reading with this, Fire Lord mode is just gonna be more like aggressive Azula. Like, I think she's gonna give up like some of her like projectile zoning or some of her like longer range attacks for more closer range attacks that do more damage, or maybe even like more pressure in general, with like more options to work with. So I could probably see that being the case with this character, but let's take a look. And yeah, as you can tell, she looks pretty wicked. She looks wicked as hell. So I kind of want to look at it a little bit, like some of her animations. Let's put this on slow-mo real quick. Put this on slow-mo. As you can see, like regular focus mode, obviously it's what it sounds like. She's focused, she's locked in, you know, she ain't messing around. She's trying to really catch a body, you know what I'm saying? But in the other side, Fire Lord mode, obviously if you guys haven't seen the show, I would really suggest you do, honestly. I did spoil a little bit of the show, but by this point, I mean, just watch the show, bro. Just watch the show, man. That being said, right? So she looks more crazier in this stance, and as we can finally get their idle stance. Obviously, she's more focused here, and here she's not really as focused. That crouching stances are also different. They put a lot of love into this movie, bro. Yeah, she could. If I'm not mistaken, that looked a bit different too. She doesn't even back away in the Fire Lord mode. She kind of just goes straight up, versus the focus mode where she moves back to create distance and stuff. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Okay. So yeah, we got a glimpse of that basically. Not too much there. But yeah, as for the characters, like I voted. If you guys have your 5 characters that you would vote for, I mean, obviously I don't really know how to vote because I know obviously we would be able to vote for all 5 characters, because I feel like they're gonna listen to like the characters that are said the most. But if you guys have your 5 picks for characters you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Or if this game already has your characters, which personally I already have mine, I'm good. I already got my mains. I'm chilling, bro. They got Ikora, they got Toph, and I'm probably just gonna play Katara because I really do like Katara in the show as well. So, you know, we gon' ball, bro. We gon' ball. I also do want to play Aang in this game, actually. Aang looks fun as hell. But, yeah, aside from that, I mean, I already got my characters, bro. I'm big chillin', you know what I'm saying? I'm big chillin'. But, if there's a character you guys want to see, you know, you put it down below. I think, like, the only other character I would want besides those 5, honestly, probably just Amon, from Korra as well. I know I have a lot of Korra picks. I feel like a lot of people are gonna want Korra characters in this game as well. Like, the Korra villains in the show are really cool. Like, I feel like I'll always say that with Korra. Like, I've always liked the villains. I never really cared too much. Like, it's weird, right? Like, I didn't ever really care too much about, like, the main squad, like the heroes, but something about the villains in Korra, they're just interesting. I don't know. I really like Korra's villains. They're really cool. They're really, really cool. Like, I don't know. I'm wildin'. Anyways, that being said, right? Like I said, if you got your characters, comment below. I'm interested to see what you guys would pick. I'm honestly down for whatever character they're going to add. I mean, with the way this game looks, bro, I would love to see any character from the Avatar series just come to life, bro. It'll be so awesome. But obviously, I think the characters I voted for, I think they're a little bit unrealistic. Maybe except for like Kavira and Bolin. I could probably see those two coming in this game. I would love to see Bolin, especially. I think I would probably I'd probably hard lock Bolin if he comes out. Y'all know I like Bolin. Kind of like Bolin. He's just funny. Very funny and cool guy. Yeah. That being said, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I know typically we like go through the moves and stuff like that, but if I'm gonna be real, I kind of want to just get my hands on the game. I don't want to spoil myself too much, and I haven't touched the game either, so it's kind of hard for me to. It's kind of hard for me to comment on some things. It really is. I mean, like, I can comment on like maybe this cool like Sokka conversion. You know what I'm saying? I can maybe comment on that, but like, there's not a lot I know about the game, so I would just have to leave it at that. But this is a game you're excited for. You know, let me know, man. Let me know. And like I said, I know I repeated it like a million times. Let me know what y'all 5 characters are. Let me know what y'all characters are. And if you already got your character in the game, let me know who that is too. Alright, so one thing I actually wanted to comment on before we wrap up this video, I wanted to end it off, right? So obviously I watched the other video of the Avatar video, or the other Avatar trailer. Obviously this is all the stuff that we get with the Steam, because you can pre-order it now on Steam if you haven't seen it yet. But it will come out on all platforms when it comes out. I do want to comment on some of the character picks though, real quick, because I didn't really get to like dive into that. Because again, I did that in the previous recording. I didn't do that for this one, and I want to make sure I do everything in this one. So 12 characters, right? You're probably wondering, there's only 10 here. Are you telling me that the Avatar State guys are going to be separate? Yes, they are. They're going to be separate characters. As you can see, Avatar Aang and Avatar Korra, those are going to be separate characters from Aang and Korra. So they're going to have like different movesets and stuff, which is a bit of an interesting choice. But seeing how this game has been able to pull off making unique characters, I think I could definitely see this happening. I think I could definitely see them being very unique and very interesting. So I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what they'll do with those 2 characters. And then, of course, we finally got the other characters that we haven't seen, which is Zahir, Kyoshi, and Ozai. I don't remember if I've seen Kyoshi, though. I don't think I remember seeing them actually show Kyoshi off, but yeah, Zahir is very much a surprise, and Ozai is also a surprise, too. Now, my thoughts on these picks, the only thing I'm going to say is that I'm surprised Zahir's base roster. Very surprised. And the Korra rep is very low because we only have Korra and Zahir, obviously. So the Korra rep is kind of low. I don't really expect this game to focus too much on Korra characters, but I feel like there's going to be people out there who are going to request 4 Korra characters. So because we're going to be able to vote for some of these character picks, I probably expect a lot of people to vote for Korra characters. I'm just going to expect that. And I'm fine with that, honestly, because I like both Korra and Avatar, so, or The Last Airbender, so I really don't mind what people vote for. I mean, shit, I got my characters in the game, so I'm chilling, like I just said. But, you know, if you guys, another thing, if you guys also mess with the roster, if this is what you guys are, if this is what you guys like, I mean, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts is on this. I mean, again, you know, we're mostly just talking about characters here. I mean, given that the roster is going to be small, the characters are very unique in this game from what I've been told and what I've seen. Like, they're very different. So, I'm very much looking forward to this game. Very much. And I really want to try these characters. Obviously, we're going to play this game, and we're gonna definitely try it for videos and stuff. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I really am. And yeah, I plan to run custom lobbies for this game when it comes out. So if that's something you guys are looking for, you know, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the bell, because when this game does come out, I do want to run lobbies. This is a game I really want to actually compete for once. I hope it's what I expect it to be. So yeah, let me get out of here. Let me not waste any more time. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.